All right, I got everybody over here on the front straightaway. So if I can get everybody to please rise if you're able, and we'll get our opening ceremonies out of the way, and we'll get our racing action to begin. So if you would please, before I start my engine, Lord, I need to talk to you and ask your blessing for what I'm about to do. I give you all the credit, for it's only by your grace that I'm at this starting line to run another race. The road that lies before me now, uncertain it may be, but I can face this challenge, Lord, if you will ride with me. Prepare my heart, mind, and soul, and give me strength. Protect me from all harm. With ever-present danger everywhere, hold me safely in your arms. Lord, bless my competition, my crew, my fans, my friends and family. May they know your love for them and see that love in me. And all God's people said together, amen. Please remain standing. All right, well, there's only one more thing to do, and that's get this racing program underway. So we're going to bring out our Pro-Am class. They're going to be up first. So this is the way they're going to be staging when they come over here to the front straightaway. Coming to you out of Des Moines, Iowa, will be staging first. That's the number 9 of Laney Moore. Staging second from Oak Grove, Missouri, will be on the 11. That's Chris Stout. Staging third out of Smithton, Missouri, on the number 5, that'll be Matthew Clary. And staging fourth on the number 6, also out of Des Moines, Iowa, that's Logan Moore. That's your 4 riders for your Pro-Am heat race this afternoon. Pro-Am gonna lead us off here this afternoon. Well, you saw it just like I did. The number 6 of Logan Moore jumping the whole shot too early, so he'll be going back to the second row. In the heat races, when you jump, you'll go back to the second row. And if you jump in the feature, you'll go back to the penalty row. Here we go. Laney Moore, your early leader, going through the switch lanes with Matthew Clary in the runner-up spot right now. Here comes Chris Stout up in the third, and Logan Moore rounding out your field in fourth. Laney Moore still holding on to the top spot, but Matthew Clary is right there with him, battling for that top spot. Here comes Logan now, taking over that number 3 spot from Chris Stout, now in fourth. Laney Moore still holding on to the top spot with Matthew Clary doing everything in his power to get up there and battle with him. And we got a close battle for third. Logan Moore's got it right now, but Chris Stout wants to get up there and take over that third spot. Laney Moore still holding on to that top spot. Matthew Clary has lost a little bit of ground to your leader, Laney Moore. Logan Moore now into that third spot with Chris Stout rounding out your field in fourth. Laney Moore now pulling out to a comfortable lead. On that number 9, Matthew Clary looks to be settling in for that number 2 spot, and Logan Moore settling in for that final podium spot in third. Chris Stout way behind into that 4th spot. So it's going to be between the 3 with 1 lap remaining, 1 to go for your leader of Laney Moore on the 9. Matthew Clary still holding into that 2nd spot, and Logan Moore, your final bike on track in 3rd. Laney Moore, your winner. Matthew Clary in 2nd, and Logan Moore rounding out your field in 3rd. All right, we got a good field of 200, 400 youth riders here today. Coming to you from the big metropolis of California, Missouri. It's the number 10 of Austin Cook, staging 1st. Staging 2nd from Lexington, Missouri on the 79. That's Terry Lyle, the 2nd. From Warrensburg, Missouri on the bike number 26. Staging 3rd will be Cyrus Lyle. Another one from the big metropolis of California, Missouri on the 69P of Braden Pearson. And from Jamestown, Missouri, staging 5th will be Wyatt Dills. We're off and racing 5 of the best right there in your 200, 400 youth with Wyatt Dills, your early leader as they go into the switch lane. Braden Pearson in 2nd and Austin Cook into that 3rd spot. Here comes the Lyle boys. Terry Lyle the 2nd in 4th and Cyrus Lyle in 5th. Whoa, Braden Pearson turned it around going the wrong way. And Austin Cook stalling it at the entrance of the switch lanes, allowing Wyatt Dills to pull out to a comfortable lead with Terry Lyle the 2nd, now in the runner-up spot, and Cyrus Lyle in 3rd, with Braden Pearson 4th and Austin Cook in 5th. Austin Cook still not able to refire as of yet. Braden Pearson was hung up on the hay bale, losing lots of valuable ground to the rest of the field. It's still Wyatt Dills comfortably out front on that number 3. He's right behind the 69P of Braden Pearson. And we got a battle for that number 2 spot. It's the Lyle boys. Terry Lyle, the second, still holding on to the runner-up spot. Cyrus Lyle holding on to third. Fourth is Braden Pearson, and fifth, Austin Cook. White flag for your leader, Wyatt Dills. We still don't know who's going to be in that number 2 spot. Is it going to be Little T or is it going to be Cyrus? Here they come looking at the checker. Who's it going to be? Yeah, it's a close battle between Terry Lyle and Cyrus Lyle. Wyatt Dills, your winner. Terry Lyle the second in the runner-up spot. Cyrus Lyle third. Braden Pearson in fourth, and fifth, Austin Cook. All right, up next, another California, Missouri boy, the 888 of Caden Cook, and the 5 from Kansas City, Missouri, Zach B.B. Bryan. We're off and racing with Caden Cook, your early leader, but here comes Zach Ryan now. They're side by side for that top spot. They're side by side as they come out of the switch lanes, but doing exactly what he's supposed to do when they're side by side. You got to let him go. So Caden Cook going to be pulling it out to a comfortable lead right now over that 5 of Zach Ryan in second. Caden Cook still holding on to the top spot, but Zach Ryan is getting closer and closer. Zach Ryan not giving up yet. It's still Caden Cook, your leader, with Zach Ryan in second. Caden Cook still holding on to the top spot, but guess what? Zach B.B. Bryan is getting closer and closer to your leader. Zach Ryan has caught your leader of Caden Cook, but I've said it once, I'll say it a million times. Catching the leader is one thing, but getting around him is another. One bobble mistake by either rider, and then the other one's going to go in front. Caden Cook, your winner, with Zach Ryan in second. right, up next going to be Open B, 3 entries in your Open B. They're going to line them up just like this. Coming to you out of Boonville, Missouri. That's on the 219, Peyton Gilpatrick. Staging second from Jeff City Mo, just down the road from my house. The 75 of Rustin Bruce. And from Lacing, Kansas, that's somewhere over there on the west side. On the number 20, that's Blake Wright. And we got a good start right there. Blake Wright with the whole shot, your early leader as they go into the switch lanes. Rustin Bruce is right there with him, as well as Peyton Gilpatrick in third. All right there together on lap number 1. Blake Wright, your early leader after lap number 1, with Rustin Bruce in second, Peyton Gilpatrick in third. Starting to put some distance in between himself and the rest of the field. That's the number 20 of Blake Wright, coming to you out of Lacing, Kansas, your leader. With Rustin Bruce coming to you from the capital city of Missouri. It's Jeff City Mo in the runner-up spot, and Peyton Gilpatrick holding in the third right there. Blake Wright still holding on to that top spot, starting to put some distance in between himself and the rest of the field, with Rustin Bruce in second and third, the 219 of Peyton White. Blake Wright looking at the 1 to go flag. White flag, one more lap around Emma Indoor Raceway. With Blake Wright holding on to that top spot. Rustin Bruce in second and Peyton Gilpatrick in third. Your winner, Blake Wright. Rustin Bruce in second, and Peyton Gilpatrick rounding out your spot on the podium. All right, it's the little ones. It's the mini beginners. So it's going to be the 6 of Easton Cook, also coming to you out of Sedalia, or California, Missouri, staging first. And the other 3 were all from Sedalia, Missouri. So up next going to be the 28 of Charlie Carver, the 422 of Brady Eppenauer, and the 34 of Everett Ditto. Your mini beginners, here they come. And it's going to be Charlie Carver, your leader, as they go into the switch lanes with, whoa, not anymore. So your new leader going to be the number 6 of Easton Cook, with the 34 of Everett Ditto in second. Third right now going to be the 28 of Charlie Carver, and fourth, the 422 of Brady Eppenauer. Pulling out to a comfortable lead over the rest of the field, it's the number 6 of Easton Cook. Everett Ditto in the runner-up spot right now on that 34, with Charlie Carver in third and Brady Eppenauer rounding out your field in fourth. Oops. Easton Cook pulling out to a comfortable lead over the rest of the field on that number 6. With Everett Ditto still holding into that second spot, Charlie Carver third. And rounding out your field in fourth, that's a 422 of Brady Eppenauer. It's your many beginners, no matter where they start, no matter where they finish. They're all winners here at Emma Indoor Raceway. 10 to 14, we're going TT. It's going to be Terry Lyle the second on the 79, staging first. Cyrus Lyle on the 26, staging second. Austin Cook on the number 10, staging third. And staging fourth.
7 to 12-year-olds, you're on the grid. 50 to 65 cc motorcycles, you're on the free grid. 50 to 65 cc motorcycles, you're on the free grid.
And staging fourth will be the 3 of Wyatt Dills. Here they are. Whoops. Wyatt Dills comfortably out in that top spot, but the Lyle boy is going to be battling for second and third. Oh, not anymore. Wyatt Dills comfortably out in the top spot, but Cyrus Lyle now in the runner-up with Austin Cook in third. And Terry Lyle the second, rounding out the field in fourth. Once again, Wyatt Dills pulling out to a comfortable lead on that number 3 from Jamestown, Missouri. Cyrus Lyle coming to you out of Warrensburg, Missouri, still holding on to that runner-up spot with Austin Cook in third. Out of California, Missouri. And Austin Cook now moving back to that number 4 spot. So it's Wyatt Dills still holding on to the top spot. Cyrus Lyle in second and third, and now inheriting that number 3 spot is the 79 of Terry Lyle the second, and Austin Cook now fourth. Oh me, oh my. We got a good looking field of mini advanced riders here today. So they're going to be staging like this. From Inman, Kansas, it'll be the 113 of Alex Sharp Badgett staging first. Staging second from Lacine, Kansas on the 247, that's James Canutter. Staging third on the 614, that's a little pistol from Gardner, Kansas, that's on the Shaw. Staging fourth will be the 618 from Richmond, Missouri.
Motorcycles, you're on the grid. Open body. Open body, you're on the
From Richmond, Missouri, that's Maverick McCarter. Staging fifth from New Bloomfield, Missouri, just down the road from me. The 369, Alexander Raymeyer, and staging fifth from Kearney, Missouri, Sawyer Davidson on the 22. And we got a good start for your mini advance at 7 to 12 years of age. Here they go. James Canutter, your early leader as they go into the switch lanes. Here the rest of them are coming. It's Alexander Raymeyer, Sawyer Davidson on the Shaw, Alex Sharp, Badgett, Maverick McCarter. Side by side for the number two spot. Alexander Raymeyer taking over that top spot. Now here comes Sawyer Davidson. Looks to be in the hunt to go to the front of the pack. Alex Sharp Badgett smacking the hay bale, losing valuable ground to the rest of the field. And there goes Sawyer Davidson now moving up, moving fast. Taking over the top spot with Alexander Raymeyer in second. James Canutter third on the Shaw, fourth. Maverick McCarter and Alex Sharp Badgett. Sawyer Davidson now starting to put some distance in between himself and the rest of the field, but Alexander Raymeyer not giving up on that top spot yet. James Canutter holding into that third spot, but here comes the little pistol on a Shaw on the 614 side by side with James. Sawyer Davidson way out front now on that 22. With the 369 of Alexander Raymeyer, we're almost neighbors. From New Bloomfield, Missouri, that's Alexander Raymeyer. James Canutter holding on to that third spot on a Shaw in fourth. Sawyer Davidson, the only entry in your shifter class. So that's why he was running with the advanced class. So we got two winners in that one. It's Sawyer Davidson, the 22, and Alexander Raymeyer, the 369. And we got 50 to 65 motorcycles coming up next. We got a couple young ladies going to battle it out with Terry Lyle II. Madison Knoll on the 617. And Isabella Knoll on the 819, both coming to you from Des Moines, Iowa. And Terry Lyle II will be staging third from Lexington, Missouri. How many of you like history from the Show Me State? Nobody? Nobody likes to know history from the Missouri? Well, Lexington, Missouri, that was the Battle of Lexington. That's where the Battle of Lexington was held. Many, many years ago. Do you remember that? The Battle of Lexington? I just want to say she was there. That's in another life, right?
25 plus.
That's the 617 of Madison holding on to the top spot, but side by side now for that number one spot with Terry Lyle II. Here comes Little T now side by side with your leader, going to take over the top spot. Madison holding on to the runner-up spot with Isabella in third. And Terry Lyle, the second, pulling out to a comfortable lead now on that 67. With Madison still holding into the runner-up spot. And Isabella on that final podium spot in third. One lap remaining for your 50 to 65 motorcycles. Coming around one more time is that 67 of Terry Lyle, the second, holding on to the top spot. And second goes to the 617 of Madison Knoll. And third, that's Isabella Knoll on the 819. It's Nobby time. It's going to be the 4 of Colson King out of Grain Valley, Missouri. And from Kansas City, Missouri, just down the road on the 5, Zach B.B. Bryan. So it's open Nobby time. Gonna stick with the TT. It's gonna be the 4 of Colson King and the 5 of Zach B.B. Bryan. Here we go. Colson King with the holds out. Your early leader is Zach Ryan is going to be right there with him though. Colson King still holding on to the top spot, but Zach Ryan is up on the wheel. Side by side as they continue in the switch lanes. It's still going to be Colson King, your leader, with Zach Ryan in the runner-up spot. Colson King still holding on to the top spot. Now we're going to take a different route this time. It's Colson King and then Zach Ryan. Zach Ryan going to take it on the inside. Zach Ryan trying to take over the top spot from that four of Colson King. And they're going right there together in the switch lane with Colson King still holding on to the top spot. Zach Ryan is still there. Colson King still holding on to the top spot on that number 4 with Zach B.B. Bryan in second, right there with him. Colson King and Zach Ryan. Now they're going to the same lane this time. Zach Ryan going to try something different, going to go with the same lane as your leader, Colson King. And your winner, that's the 4 of Colson King. Zach B.B. Bryan in second. All right, we got 7 entries in your 25 plus. We're going to split them up, 4 in the first heat and 3 in the second heat. So it's going to be from Bates City, Missouri. Well, looky here. It is the 7-Eleven from Bates City, Missouri. That's Corey Russell. I thought we saw him earlier when we were doing the rodeo. And it's been a couple of years since Corey has raced with us. Staging second from Oak Grove, Missouri on the 11, that's Chris Stout. Staging third on the 28. Staging third from Smithton, Missouri will be the 28 of Tim Clary. And staging fourth from Laclede, Missouri on the number 30, that's Randy Horton. And we're off and racing. Tim Clary's got the lead right now as they go into the switch lane. With Corey Russell right there with him in second, Chris Stout third. And Randy Horton in that number 4 spot. Tim Clary's got his hand. Whoa, we're going Chris Stout going the wrong way. Tim Clary now is still holding on to the top spot with Corey Russell right there in second. Chris Stout retaining that number 3 spot with Randy Horton now for side by side as they come out of the switch lane for that 3rd spot. Chris Stout now into that 3rd spot But we have a battle up front between Tim Clary and Corey Russell. The 28 and the 7-11. Oh, we're going to stay with Tim Clary in the top spot. Corey Russell trying everything in his power, going to the top side, going to the low side, trying to get around your leader of Tim Clary on that number 28. Chris Stout settling it in for third, and fourth is Randy Horton. Tim Clary now starting to put some distance in between himself and that 7-11 of Corey Russell, holding into second with Chris Stout in third. Chris Stout now Tim Clary holding on to the top spot with the checker coming out for Tim Clary. Second goes to the 7-11 of Corey Russell. Welcome back, Corey Russell. And Randy Horton. He's here. Well, he was over there. Where'd he go? Yeah, there he comes. Up next is going to be heat race number 2 for 25 plus. Another Metropolis, California, Missouri rider. That's Chris Pearson on the 911. Billy Lyle on the 17. And Alex Hahn says he's from somewhere, Missouri. I didn't know Missouri and Kansas had the same city. Alex going to be on the 220. We're off and racing with Chris Pearson with the whole shot, your leader right now, but Alex Hahn is right there with him in second. Billy Lyle in third. Billy Lyle stalling it inside the switch lanes. Chris Pearson holding on to the top spot on that 911. With Alex Hahn right there in second on the 220, and Billy Lyle lost a whole lot of ground to the other two. Chris Pearson comfortably out in the top spot on that 911. With Alex Hahn in second. And Billy Lyle rounding out the podium in third. We got Lucky Theme now going to be on the number 17 with the 888 of Caden Cook and the 3 of Brendan Jones. We're off and racing side by side for the top spot. Lucky Theme and Caden Cook. All three of them still right there together. Lucky Theme still holding on to that top spot with Caden Cook in second and Brendan Jones in third. And now they're side by side for that number 2 spot with Cook and Jones. It's still Caden Cook still holding on to that second spot. And now Brendan Jones lost a little bit of ground. Woo, that's close out there, Terry. Lucky Theme still holding on to that top spot with Caden Cook still right there on the back wheels of your leader and Brendan Jones holding into third. They're side by side now into the switch lanes. Lucky Theme still holding on to that top spot on a different bike this time. Lucky Theme still holding on to the top spot. Ooh, that was close. I'm glad you didn't see that. Looking at the white flag this time by for your leader, Lucky Theme. with Caden Cook still in second, doing everything in his power to try to get up there and battle with Lucky for the top spot. With Brendan Jones rounding out the field in third. Lucky Theme looking at the checkered when he comes out of the final corner. Yes, he did. Lucky Theme, your winner. Caden Cook in second. Brendan Jones third. It's the ladies' turn. Welcome back. The 47 from Smithton, Missouri, Marissa Clary. And the 410 of Bella Shaw. We're missing a couple ladies today. We're off and racing now with Marissa Clary with the whole shot, but Bella Shaw is still right there on the back wheels. Marissa Clary still holding on to that top spot with Bella Shaw in second. Marissa Clary still holding on to that top spot on that 47. With Bella Shaw, the little shotgun on the 410. And Marissa said, pow! That didn't sound good, but she's still motoring right along on that 47. With Bella Shaw in second. Marissa Clary and Bella Shaw. One more time for the ladies. Marissa Clary, your winner. Bella Shaw in second. All right, it's amateur short track time. Here they come. On the 6 from Des Moines, Iowa, going to be Amateur short track. Open C, open C. I had them in the wrong spot. Well, there's supposed to be so it's Lucky Theme on the 17. Dylan Knoll on the 6. Timmy Knoll on the 75.
Short track, you're on the grid. Amateur short track, you're on the grid.
And the number 5, Zach B.B. Bryan. That was a close one, but we're going to stay green with Zach B.B. Bryan, your early leader with the 75, up Timmy Knoll in second. Lucky Theme now moving into that third spot. And Dylan Knoll in fourth. Lucky going to the top of the racetrack, trying to take over that number 2 spot from Timmy Knoll. Side by side. And Dylan stalling it right here. There he goes. Lucky Theme taking over that number 2 spot. Zach B.B. Bryan moving on, moving out, moving fast on that number 5, holding on to the top spot. With Lucky Theme now in second. Timmy Knoll into that number 4 spot, or third, excuse me. Timmy Knoll in third, and fourth is Dylan Knoll, rounding out your field on the 6. Zach B.B. Bryan holding on to the top spot, but Lucky Theme is on the go pedal. One more time for your open C. Zach B.B. Bryan still holding on to the top spot, but Lucky Theme is trying everything in his power to get up there and battle his way to the front, with Timmy Knoll in third and Dylan Knoll rounding out your field in fourth. That's B.B. Zach Ryan, your winner. Lucky Theme in second. Timmy Knoll in third. And Dylan Knoll in fourth. And Billy Lyle giving up his bike to let Lucky ride it that time. Thank you, Billy. Up next will be your only entry in your mini beginners short track. That's Brady Eppenauer. Hey, Matt, the least you could have done was brought yours and run with him. Brady Eppenauer with the hole shot. Colson King, you're needed on the grid. Colson King, you're needed on the grid. Amateur short track will be up next. Bring them back out, guys. Colson King is on the way. Colson King is on the way. Open the gate. So it's going to be Dylan, Timmy, and Colson staging in that order. And we're going short tracking this time. All right, we're going to try it again. You saw Dylan making the jump too early, so we're going to try her again. Well, Colson, you're going to be the only one on the front row. So Timmy and Dylan going to be on the second row. We got a good start that time with Colson King, your early leader, with Timmy Null in second, Dylan Null into that third spot. But looks like Timmy is catching your leader of Colson King. Timmy Null is catching your leader of Colson King. But catching him is one thing, getting around him is another. And we're back underway with only two riders left in this one. Colson King and Timmy Null. White flag one more time for your amateur short trackers. Colson King still holding on to the top spot with Timmy Null in second. Colson King, your winner. Timmy Null in second. We're up and racing 200, 400 used short track. It's Wyatt Dills on the 3 and Cyrus Lyle on the 26. Wyatt Dills comfortably now, about a half a track lead over that 26 of Cyrus Lyle in second. Your winner, Wyatt Dills. Second goes to Cyrus Lyle. All right, we're sticking with the short trackers. It's Mini Advance. It's the 618 Maverick McCarter, the 22 Sawyer Davidson, and the 113 Alex Sharp Badgett. Alex Sharp Badgett, your early leader, was Sawyer Davidson in the runner-up spot. Maverick McCarter up in third right now. Alex Sharp Badgett still holding on to the top spot. Sawyer Davidson is still right there, waiting to pounce, take over that top spot, using all the racetrack going into turns 1 and 2. And Maverick McCarter in third. Alex Sharp Badgett holding on to the top spot. With Sawyer Davidson in second and Maverick McCarter in third. It's Pro Class coming up. It's going to be Laney Moore on the 9, Ty Orley on the 13. Welcome back, Ty Orley, and Logan Moore on the 6. Ty says that's lucky 13. And we're off and racing with the Moore boys out front right now. Laney's got it. Logan right there in second. But here comes that 13 of Ty Orley. Ty Orley now into that runner-up spot. Nope, Logan holding. Oh, that's Laney. Logan, your leader after lap number 1 with Laney right there in second. And Ty Orley now in third. Whoop. We got Logan Moore pulling out to a comfortable lead now over the rest of the field with his twin brother right there in second on the 9. And Ty Orley in third. It's Logan, Laney, and Ty in your pro class today. And Ty Orley, it's his first time back in quite a while. And he said, where did these two boys come from? It's Logan Moore still holding on to the top spot with Laney in second. And Ty Orley in third. Laney not letting him get too far out front yet. It's still Logan, Laney, and Ty with 1 lap remaining. Logan looking at the white flag one more time for your pro class. Laney is right there holding into second. And Ty Orley holding out for third. Logan Moore, your winner. Laney Moore in second, and third goes to the 13 of Ty Orley. And that's all she wrote for your heat races. So up next, going to be another round for your juice box. Bring 'em on. All right, up next, once again, your juice box youngins. And I only have 3 on my paper, but I saw 5 out there a while ago. I got them. So once again, if it wasn't for, first and foremost, this wonderful Lyle family, we couldn't have our juice box carts here for our youngins to have a little fun. 3 to 5 years of age. Got to have a helmet and gloves, and then we'll be ready to go. So, not only with our Lyle family, but all of our great sponsors that we have helping us supply all these juice box carts. Sweet Springs Motorsports Complex sponsoring the number 87. Glassmasters out of Higginsville and Marshall, Missouri, helping us sponsor the number 1. Aim Lawn Care out of Higginsville, Missouri. That's Derek Williams and the boys, helping us sponsor the number 3. Ballard Racing out of Grimes, Iowa, helping us sponsor the number 7. And Bill's Automotive out of Odessa, Missouri, helping us sponsor the number 35. Critical Components helping sponsor the number 68. Who are you? And JJ's Down Home Cafe out of Odessa, Missouri, helping sponsor the number 7 as well. And last but not least, in no particular order, Scott Racing Engines. That's Dennis Scott and the folks over there at Bayshore, Kansas, helping us sponsor the number 29. Well, your juice box youngins, Henry Carver, Noah Ditto, Hayes Ditto, Taxton Wright, and Tilton Wright. Tilton's on the, yeah, okay. Tilton's in the infield on the bicycle. I still think you should have went with Tempest. Although it's not my decision. I still love you both, though. Yeah, Tilton's the one that doesn't know where he's from. Oh, not according to my piece of paper or my computer, you didn't. It's still saying somewhere Kansas on the computer. I think the boys know where they're from. I'm not sure Mom and Dad do, though. And speaking of moms and dads, I think, whoa, we got one leaving the racetrack. We got one leaving the racetrack. He's up against a hay bale now. He can't go nowhere. Just like a right to leave the track too early. Monkey see, monkey do, right? No, as I was going to say before I got rudely interrupted by a cart leaving the racetrack, I think moms and dads are having a lot more fun than the kids are.
Seeing the two electric bikes down there in the infield, I found me an electric mini bike the other day, yesterday when I was outside.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching. If you guys want to catch the heat race or the feature races, you can catch it over on our YouTube channel, over on Show Me Dirt. We're going to jump off here now and go start it over on our YouTube. Appreciate everybody watching. Have a good night and a good rest of your weekend.
All right, if you were top 3 in your rodeo dance, if you were top 3 in your rodeo dance, we're going to hand out those envelopes with the cash in them. So if you were top 3 in your rodeo dance, you can make your way towards the basket racing area. We'll start with the youngsters first. All right. In our mini classes, start with the mini two-barrel rodeo dip. Second place in the mini two-barrel, we had Alex Remeyer. Come on, Dad, lady. And the winner in the mini two-barrel event was Sawyer Davidson. So we've got special trophies here for you guys. Are you second or first? Let's go back. Yeah, two girls. Second and first. All right. Take a picture here. Congratulations to both of you. Okay, second event for me was the Holden River event. Second place in that event goes to Sawyer Davidson. Sawyer, come back and got second place in the Holden. Holden, yeah. Second place Holden was this weekend. Annual winner in Holden was Alex Remeyer. Congratulations, Alex and Sawyer. Give them a round of applause for that one too. And one last class to the lead. Cody Davidson, and your winner, Al Greenmeyer. That's a quick pile of turkeys, kids. Good job. Thank you, kiddos. Thank you, parents, for bringing you guys out tonight. Thank you guys well. Okay. Everything has to go on the road. Okay, we'll work up an 8, we'll go work up 2 or 4 views. We will start with the two-barrel keyhole six. Third place, we have Cyrus Lyle. Stand up! Second place, we have Terry Lyle. And your winner is Wyatt Hill. First place will be two-barrel keyhole winner.
Hey, smile, sir. Come on now.
Got it? Okay. I think you guys can just stay here. We're ready, so. Third place, 200, 400 views, pole day event. Terry Lyle. Terry Lyle. Third place. Second place, pole day event. Youth. Cyrus Lyle. And your winner in the pole day event is 240 class is Wyatt Hill. And last event is over 200, 400 views, 180 head stuck drag race. Third place goes to Terry Lyle. Second place goes to Cyrus Lyle. And the winner of everything this evening is Wyatt Hill. Big round of applause for those kids. If it's wrong, we'll see that down. You can walk away. All right. Our adult class for the rodeo. We will start with our two-barrel keyhole. Third place goes to the south. Also known as stretch. Congratulations, Chris. Good job. All right, so third place. Guys. There you go. Third place was Chris out. This is the adult two-barrel keyhole event. Second place goes to Lane Moore. And your winner in first place is Logan Moore. Congratulations to these three gentlemen. Alright, the next event is your adult holding event. Third place goes to Lyle. Second place goes to Logan Moore. And your winner in the holding event is Lane Moore. Congratulations. All right, adult 180 heads-up drag race. Third place goes to Brandon Jones. Yep, he's got it. Congratulations, Brandon. Up there. Second place goes to Chris South. And your winner is the heads-up drag race for the adult classes. Lady Moore.
Well, your Pro-Am going to line up just like this. It's going to be the number 9 of Laney Moore, the number 5 of Matthew Clary, the number 6 of Logan Moore, and the 11 of Chris Stout. And we're off and racing for your Pro-Am class this afternoon. It's a number Number 9 of Laney Moore, your early leader, with Matthew Clary in second, Logan Moore in third, and Chris Stout in fourth. Laney Moore is still right there, but Matthew Clary is still right there with him in that runner-up spot. Laney Moore just about looped it around going the wrong way, but he still held on to that top spot. With Matthew Clary in second, and here comes Logan Moore up into that third spot right behind Matthew Clary. And Chris Stout all back there in that number 4 spot all by himself. It's still Laney Moore starting to put some distance in between himself and the rest of the field. Matthew Clary still holding on to that second spot. Logan Moore in third. Chris Stout doing everything in his power to get up there and try to put his bike back up here in the top 3. And now Matthew Clary losing a little bit of ground to your leader of Laney Moore, pulling out to a comfortable lead. With Logan now losing a little bit of ground to that number 5 of Matthew Clary in second. Matthew just about locked it up right there at the exit of the switch lanes, allowing Logan Moore to still be right there behind him in third. Chris Stout still trying to figure it out. Laney Moore now comfortably out in the top spot on that bike, number 9 with Matthew Clary. Still holding in second, Logan third. Chris Stout rounding out your field in fourth. Matthew Clary and Logan Moore still battling for that number 2 spot. Matthew still got it, but Logan wants to get up there in the top 2. And Chris Stout going pit side. Chris Stout not gaining any ground on the top 3, so he said, I'm all done for this one. One more time for Laney Moore out to a comfortable lead, with Matthew Clary still holding on to that. Whoop. Laney Moore, your Pro-Am winner. Up next will be 200, 400 UTT, and they're going to line them up just like this. It's going to be the number 3 of Wyatt Dills. And then the 79 of Terry Lyle, the second. Cyrus Lyle will be third. Braden Pearson staging fourth, and staging fifth, the number 10, Austin Cook. We're off and racing now with Wyatt Dills, your leader, with Braden Pearson in second, Terry Lyle the second in that number 3 spot, Austin Cook in fourth, and Cyrus Lyle in fifth. Wyatt Dills pulling out to a comfortable lead over the rest of the field, with Braden Pearson in the runner-up spot right now in a side-by-side battle for third. It's Terry Lyle, the second, still in that number 3 spot, with Cyrus right there beside him. Cyrus Lyle right there beside him in fourth, and Austin Cook not able to refire yet. Wyatt Dills out to a comfortable lead all by himself, with Braden Pearson still holding on to that number 2 spot, and Terry Lyle the second into the final podium spot in third. Cyrus Lyle lost his buddy Little T. Wyatt Dills losing power on the final lap. Turning over that number 1 spot to the 69P. Braden Pearson, Terry Lyle the second now into that runner-up spot. And Cyrus Lyle in third. Braden Pearson, your winner. Terry Lyle is second in the runner-up spot, and the final podium spot goes to Cyrus Lyle in the 26. All right, up next going to be two-stroke 400. Braden Pearson, your 11th annual 200, 400 Youth TT winner. Caden Cook on the 888 and the 5 of Zach Beat Brian. Here we go. Zach Ryan. Whoa, hold on. Zach Ryan now pulling out to a comfortable lead on that number 5. With Caden Cook in the runner-up spot on the 888. Zach Ryan on a Saturday evening ride all by himself. Out to a comfortable lead over that 888 of Caden Cook. Looking for the checkered this time by. Double sticks in the air. Your winner, beep beep, Zach Ryan. And finishing second, the 888 of Caden Cook. Your winner, your 11th annual Winter Classic winner for your two-stroke 400, Zach Beep Beep Ryan.
You're on the pre-grid. 10 to 14, you're on the pre-grid.
Beep Beep. Up next, going to be Open B coming to you. Just like this, it's going to be the 20 of Blake Wright, the 75 of Peyton Gilpatrick, I was looking at Peyton's name, the 75 of Rustin Bruce, and the 219 of Peyton Gilpatrick. And we got a good looking start that time with Blake Wright leading the group into the switch lanes. Here we go. Rustin Bruce in second, Peyton Gilpatrick into that third spot right now. Blake Wright already starting to put some distance in between himself and that 75 of Rustin Bruce. Blake Wright holding out for that number one spot right now on that number 20 coming to you from Lacine, Kansas. Rustin Bruce from Jefferson City Mo into that runner-up spot, and Peyton Gilpatrick from Boonville, Missouri into that third spot. Blake Wright is pulling away to a comfortable lead. He's got about a straightaway lead over that number 75 of Rustin Bruce in second. Peyton Gilpatrick still holding on to the final podium spot in third. Gilpatrick back underway. Once again, Blake Wright holding on to that straightaway 3/4 of a lead. 3/4 of a lap ahead of that 75 of Rustin Bruce in second. And Peyton Gilpatrick once again rounding out the final spot on the podium in third. Blake taking it easy right. Looking at the white flag this time by one more lap for your Open B. Blake Wright comfortably into that top spot. Blake Wright coming to the checker this time by. Here he comes. Your 11th annual Winter Classic winner, Blake Wright. Finishing in second, the 75, Rustin Bruce. And the final spot on the podium, the 219, Peyton Gilpatrick. All right, it's mini beginner time. And they're going to go just like this. It's going to be the number 6, Easton Cook, the 34, Everett Ditto, the 28 of Charlie Carver. Hey, Matthew, you might want to get off the racetrack. And the 422, Brady Eppenauer. Easton Cook, your early leader after lap number 1 on that number 6. Here comes Charlie Carver into the runner-up spot on the 28. And third right now, we got problems on the 34. So we got Easton. Whoa, hold on. Easton Cook way out front on that number 6 with Charlie Carver in second. Third right now will be the 34 Everett Ditto and the 422 of Brady Eppenauer all by himself, the only shifter. They're all winners here at Emma Indoor Raceway, your mini beginners. Whoop, Charlie Carver taking a shortcut over there. Easton Cook out there all by himself on that number 6. And we got a side-by-side battle for second and third. Charlie Carver and Everett Ditto. Charlie still holding on to the runner-up spot with Everett in third. And that's your mini beginners for TT. That's your mini beginners or winners here at Emma Indoor Raceway. 10 to 14 TT coming up next. Gonna bring them to the lineup just like this. It's going to be the 3 of Wyatt Dills, the 26 of Cyrus Lyle, the 79 of Terry Lyle, the second, and the 10 of Austin Cook. It looks good on you, Tom. Wyatt Dills with the whole shot on your 10 to 14, but Terry Lyle the second. Austin Cook and Cyrus Lyle all right there with him. Cyrus now into that number 3 spot. Austin Cook now for it. Wyatt Dills, your leader as they go into the switch lanes for lap number 2. But Terry Lyle, the second, is still right there in second. With Cyrus Lyle still holding on to that 3rd spot, and Austin Cook rounding out your field in 4th. Wyatt Dills still holding on to the top spot, but we got the Lyle boys battling it out for 2nd and 3rd. Little T's got it right now in that on that 79, with Cyrus Lyle snugging right up to him in 3rd. With Austin Cook rounding out your field in 4th. Terry Lyle, the second, swinging it way wide over here on the opposite end of the switch lane, and Cyrus turned it around going the wrong way, losing that number 3 spot. Cyrus back underway, but he's got a lot of ground to catch up to the top 3. Turning over that 3rd spot to that number 10 of Austin Cook. It's still Wyatt Dills, your leader, with just a few laps remaining. Wyatt Dills with one. I thought there was one left. With Terry Lyle the second in the runner-up spot. Austin Cook 3rd and Cyrus Lyle in 4th. Your 10 to 14 TT 11th annual Winter Classic winner, Wyatt Dills. Finishing in 2nd place. That's Terry Lyle, the second on the 79. Cyrus Lyle on, that's Austin Cook. Austin Cook finishing in 3rd, and Cyrus Lyle going in 4th place. Once again, your 11th annual 10 to 14 Winter Classic winner, Wyatt Dills. And we got a bunch of them in this one. Your mini advanced 7 to 12 years of age. Going to be the 22 Sawyer Davidson staging first. Staging second will be the 369 Alexander Raymar. Staging third will be the 247 James Nutter. And staging fourth will be the 614 Anna Shaw. Staging fifth will be the 618 Maverick McCarter. And staging sixth will be the 113 Alex Sharp Badgett. And Sawyer Davidson, the only shifter in your mini advance. So he will be starting on the second row all by himself. And we're off and racing for your mini advanced TT. Here they come. James Canutter, your early leader on that 247. With a side-by-side battle. Well, we got a 4-bike battle for that number 2 spot. Who's going to come out of the switch lanes in second? It's going to be we're going to be side-by-side. Alexander Raymar going to be in the runner-up spot right now. Here comes Sawyer Davidson in third. Alexander Raymar, James Canutter battling it out for that number 1 spot. Sawyer Davidson moving up. The only entry in your shifter class, that's the 22 of Sawyer Davidson. So he's in a race all by himself. So your top 3 in your mini advance gonna be Alexander Raymar, your leader, James Canutter in second, and Anna Shaw into that 3rd spot. And we're side by side. Alexander Raymar's got a good battle with Sawyer Davidson, but they're in 2 different classes. James Canutter still holding into that 2nd spot. With Anna Shaw in 3rd, Alex Sharp Badgett 4th, and Maverick McCarter in 5th. Sawyer Davidson still holding on to the top spot in the only entry in the shifter class. Alexander Raymar's got a good distance between himself and that 247 of James Canutter. Alexander Raymar, your leader in the mini advance on the 369. James Canutter holding into that runner-up spot. And Anna Shaw's got the final spot on the podium in 3rd. With Alex Sharp Badgett 4th and Maverick McCarter in 5th. Anna Shaw, here she comes. Anna Shaw moving up, moving fast, but we got 1 lap remaining, 1 to go. Double checkers, Sawyer Davidson, Alexander Raymar, and James Canutter. Oh, on a shot, just hit the wall. So we need the 22, Sawyer Davidson, because he's the only shifter. So your shifter winner will be the 22, Sawyer Davidson, since he was the only one. And your official order of finish for your mini advance, your winner, my neighbor, Alexander Raymar, your winner. Anna Shaw in second, and James Canutter rounding out the podium in third. And Sawyer Davidson, your only entry in your shifter class. All right, it's your 50-65 motorcycles. It's the 67 of Terry Lyle, the second, the 617 Madison Nall, and the 819 of Isabella Nall. And we're going circle track. That's a 617 yard leader after lap number one. That's Madison Nall. And Little T right there with her in that number 2 spot. Terry Lyle the second now, moving up, moving fast, taking over that top spot. With Madison now in second and Isabella in third. All right, Terry Lyle the second out to a comfortable lead, almost a half a track. Lead over the two young ladies. Madison still holding on to second with Isabella in third. Coming across in that number 1 spot, Terry Lyle the second. And coming across in that number 2 spot, the 617, Madison Nall, and rounding out your field, the 819, Isabella Nall. All right, up next, going to be Open Nobby. We're going to stay with the TT. It's going to be the 4 of Colson King and the 5 of Zach B.B. Bryan. And we got a good looking start right there with your Open Nobby. Here they come. Colson King, your early leader as they go into the switch lanes. With Zach Ryan holding in second so far. Zach Ryan is still right there with your leader as Colson King on the 4. Zach on the 5. And Colson King still holding on to the top spot. With Zach B.B. Bryan trying everything in his power to get up there and take over that top spot from Colson King. Zach Ryan is still there right on the back wheel of your leader, Colson King. Zach Ryan still waiting for Colson King to make that one little mistake, and he's going to take over the top spot. Colson King still holding on to the top spot with Zach B.B. Bryan in second. Zach Ryan not giving up with one lap remaining, one to go. Zach Ryan not giving up on taking over that top spot from that number 4 of Colson King. And Colson King gonna hold on to the top spot. Colson King, your Open Nobby 11th Annual Winter Classic winner. And Zach Ryan in second. Oh, Lord. We have 7 riders up in the next one. All right, Colson King, your winner in the Open Nobby 11th Annual Winter Classic. Up next, your 25 plus, and we got a bunch of them. Going to be the number 28 of Tim Clary staging first. Then it's going to be the 911 of Chris Pearson. The 711 of Corey Russell. The 220, Alex Hahn. The 30 of Randy Horton. The 17, Billy Lyle. And last but not least, the 11 of Chris Stout, if he'll ever get on his bike. Corey Russell. Corey Russell. Okay, 7-Eleven is a scratch. I'm going to say he's staging last, so we can go ahead and bring him on without him. They're all turned around looking at Chris. And we got a good looking start with your 25 plus 6 riders today. It's going to be Tim Clary, your early leader, with Alex Hahn in second. Here comes Chris Stout now moving into that third spot. Chris Pearson, Al Ford, Randy Horton fifth, and Billy Lyle in sixth. Tim Clary is still holding on to the top spot, with Alex Hahn and Chris Stout battling it out for second and third. Tim Clary now starting to put some distance in between himself and the rest of the field, with Alex Hahn holding into second right now. Chris Stout right there behind him on the back wheels. with Chris Pearson holding in the fourth, Randy Horton fifth. And rounding out your field to 17 of Billy Lyle. And here comes Chris Stout and Alex Hahn. Chris Pearson now moving up. Chris Stout now taking over that number 2 spot from Alex Hahn. Alex Hahn retaking that number 2 spot from Chris Stout, allowing Chris Pearson to get up there and battle with him. Tim Clary still holding on to that top spot, but we now have a 3-bike battle for second. Alex Hahn in second, Chris Stout third, Chris Pearson in fourth. Randy Horton and Billy Lyle rounding out your field in fifth and sixth. Chris Stout, here he comes. Chris Stout now retaking that number 2 spot from Alex Hahn, now back to third. Chris Pearson in fourth, Randy Horton in fifth. Alex Hahn not done yet. Looking at 1 to go this time by for your 25 plus. Chris Stout right there, here he comes. Alex Hahn now third, Chris Pearson fourth. Your 25 plus. Your 25 plus 11th annual Winter Classic winner, Tim Clary. Finishing in second, the 11 of Chris Stout. And rounding out the podium in third, Alex Hahn. What a battle right there for your top 3. All right, we got the women up next, and immediately following your women's feature race, we're going to hand out some 50-50 money. So it's going to be $186 going to the winner. All right, it's the ladies' turn. The 47, Marissa Clary, and the 410, Bella Shaw. And we got a good start side by side as they go into turn number 1. Here they come, making their way into the switch lanes. They're going to stay right there in the same lane together. Marissa Clary, your early leader, with Bella Shaw in second. Marissa Clary starting to put some distance in between herself and that 410 of the little shotgun Bella Shaw. Marissa Clary still holding on to the top spot, with Bella Shaw in second. Marissa Clary, it's her first time back with us in quite some time, and she definitely has not forgotten how to put that four-wheeler around the racetrack. You're a leader right now, with Bella Shaw in second. And I'm gonna make my way trackside.
Daniel Johnson. All right, I have the winning ticket in my hand. It's 258388. 258388. He said, I'm not even in it. 258388. Who did? Do we have that one? If you have it, please let us know. I'm going to draw another one. 258388. We have a winner, and I hope you all didn't hear that.
Hey, Matt made the deal already.
We have a winner. Looks like you brought half of the roll.
It's open C, and here they come. Going into the switch lanes for lap number 2. It's Lucky Theme on the number 17, your leader, with Zach Ryan in second. And Timmy Nall in that third spot. Lucky Theme now starting to put some distance in between himself and that number 5 of Zach Beat Brian in second. Timmy Nall into that third spot. Zach Ryan not giving up on the top spot yet. He's still right there within striking distance of your leader, Lucky Theme on the 17. Zach Ryan on the 5. Side by side as they come out of the switch lanes. It's still Lucky Theme holding on to the top spot. Zach Ryan and Lucky Theme side by side battling it out for that number 1 spot. Who's it gonna be? Oh, Zach Ryan stalling it, allowing Lucky Theme to get out to a comfortable lead now. Here comes Timmy Nall now. Got his sights set on that number 5 of Zach Ryan. Timmy's got third, Zach Ryan in second. And your leader on the 17, Lucky Theme. Looking at the white flag this time by for your open C riders. Lucky Theme looking for the checkered. Zach Beat Ryan in second. And third to 75, Timmy Nall. Bringing it home in the top spot, Lucky Theme, your winner. The 11th annual Winter Classic Open C winner, Lucky Theme. The only entry in your mini beginners short track, Brady Eppenauer from Sedalia, Missouri. Just a reminder, riders, even though we've given out the awards up here this afternoon and this evening, you still need to return your transponders down at registration. You still need to return your transponders down at registration so you can have your driver's license in order to go home. Once again, for those that are leaving, don't forget you need to turn in your transponders and get your driver's license. Don't forget, folks, three-peat is going to happen tomorrow. We hope. Come on around. Up next, 200, 400 youth short track. It's going to be the three of Wyatt Dill's and the 26 of Cyrus Lyle. Wyatt deals out comfortably into that top spot. Well, since Alex Sharp Badgett will be changing of bikes, he will have to be on the third row to start this one. So it's going to be the 22 Sawyer Davidson, the 247 now Alex Sharp Badgett, and the 618 of Maverick McCarter. Sawyer Davidson, your early leader on the 22, Maverick McCarter in second, and the 247, Alex Sharp Badgett. Sawyer Davidson, once again, the only shifter in the class. So we'll have two winners in this one. Sawyer Davidson, the only entry in the shifter class. Maverick McCarter, you're holding on to the top spot right now for your mini advance, with Alex Sharp Badgett in a close second. White flag one more time. 2 winners in this one. Who's it gonna be? It's gonna be Sawyer Davidson. Oh no! Hey, at least he held on to it. And he pulled it off. Maverick McCarter lost it coming out of turn number 4 on the checkered. Alex says, I want to ride that bike more often. Your shifter winner, Sawyer Davidson. And bringing it home in the top spot, right at the finish line, Alex Sharp, Badgett, your winner. Maverick McCarter in second. All right. We have our pro class coming up next. It's going to be the number 9, Laney Moore. The 13, Ty Orley. No, the 6, excuse me. The 6 of Logan Moore. The 9 of Laney Moore. And the 13 of Ty Orley. We got another good start. Here we go for your pro class. With the number 9 of Laney Moore, your early leader, with Logan in the runner-up spot right now, and Ty Orley in third. Laney already starting to put some distance in between himself and the rest of the field, with his twin brother into that runner-up spot on that number 6, and Ty Orley in third right now. Laney Moore still right there in that top spot with Logan right there with him in that second spot. And Ty Orley losing the front two in third. Laney Moore picked him out a spot out front, still holding on to the top spot. Turned it up on two wheels, tried to make a bicycle out of it at the exit of the switch lane, but still holding on to the top spot is that number 9 of Laney Moore with Logan in second. Logan Moore into that runner-up spot, and Ty Orley into that final podium spot in third. Laney Moore pulling out to a comfortable lead from the rest of the field, with Logan still holding on to second and Ty Orley in third. Laney Moore got his number just hanging off by a thread on the back of the bike. Not so much wind resistance on the back of the bike that he's about to lose his number. White flag going to the number 9 of Laney Moore. Still running in that runner-up spot is the number 6 of Logan Moore. And rounding out your field on that 13, Ty Orley in the pro class. Your winner, Laney Moore. Logan Moore in second. And Ty Orley rounding out your podium in third. Don't forget, riders, once you are done, you still have to go downstairs. You still have to go downstairs and return your transponder. Well, we are going to have a special race this evening after all of our regular races are done. It's going to be the Chris Stout special race. So all my Chris Stout riders need to be getting ready. You need to be on the grid after our final feature of the night. We got 14 to 24 coming to you right now. Lucky Theme, your early leader on that, number 17, but a side-by-side battle with Caden Cook on the 888 and Brendan Jones on the 3. Lucky Theme still holding on to the top spot, but he's going to have company here real quick, like with that number 3, Brendan Jones. Brendan Jones in second right now, with Caden Cook in that third spot on the 888. Jones has taken the same lane as Lucky Theme in hopes to get up there and get close and battle with him for that top spot. Once again, we are going to have a special race. Chris Stout Racing Group needs to be on the grid right after amateur short track. As your 14 to 24 once again. Lucky Theme pulling out to a comfortable lead so far on that number 17, with Brendan Jones in second, and third is the 888 of Caden Cook. Lucky Theme holding on to the top spot on that number 17. With Brendan Jones in second right now. Caden Cook in third. One lap remaining for your 14 to 24. Lucky Theme looking for the checkered this time out of the final corner. Double checkers going to Lucky Theme. With Brendan Jones in second and Caden Cook in third. Once again, up next will be your final feature of the night, and then we're going to have a Chris Stout special. All right, this amateur short track, your final fuel. Hold on, Colson King. Timmy Nall, your leader after lap number 1. Colson King in second. Colson King had a little trouble in turn number 2, right on the start. Don't forget once again, if you are finished, you need to return your transponders downstairs. Timmy Nall out to a comfortable lead. With 1 lap remaining, 1 to go. Timmy Nall, first time racing with us. And he's gonna take home a first place trophy. Timmy Nall, your winner. Colson King in second. Timmy Nall, your amateur short track winner, and Colson King, your open knobby short track winner. Well, this is going to be a Chris Stout Racing special. All right, it's going to be the 20 of Blake Wright, the 220 of Lucky Theme. The 79, Terry Lyle the second. The 9 of Laney Moore, the 6 of Logan Moore. The 17, Billy Lyle. The 4 of Colson King. And the 11 of Chris Stout. Oh, it's Colson King, your early leader on the number 4. With Blake Wright in second. Laney Moore now taking over that number 2 spot from Blake Wright. Chris Stout all the way to the back of the pack. Colson King, your new leader on that number 4, with Laney Moore in second right now, and Blake Wright in third. Laney Moore retaking the top spot, with Colson King in second, Blake Wright in third, Logan Moore in fourth, Chris Stout fifth, Lucky Team sixth, seventh is Little T, and eighth is Billy Lyle. Laney Moore pulling out to a comfortable lead, but Colson King and Blake Wright battling it out, wheel to wheel for that number 2 spot. Colson King still got it, but here come Blake Wright and Logan Moore. Laney Moore, your winner. Colson King in second. Third, Blake Wright, Logan Moore in fourth. And there it is, your Chris Stout special race.